At a family dinner in Boston on Thanksgiving 2023, Michael Reynolds spat on his black wife, Laura Reynolds, in front of relatives during a heated argument over finances, oblivious of the fact that she secretly controlled 90% of their joint company, a secret that would dismantle his world within days. Michael Reynolds and Laura Reynolds had been married for 12 years by the time of the incident. Michael, a 45-year-old white marketing executive, had met Laura, a 42-year-old black software engineer, at a tech conference in San Francisco in 2011. They started dating shortly after, and their relationship led to marriage in 2012. The couple founded Technova Solutions, a software development firm specializing in AI-driven business tools, in 2013. Initially, the company was registered with equal ownership, but due to legal arrangements made by Laura's attorney in 2014, she held 90% of the shares through a trust, while Michael believed it was a 50-50 split. Laura had structured the ownership this way on the advice of her financial advisor, who noted Michael's history of poor financial decisions, including a failed investment in 2012 that cost him $50,000. Laura's background in finance from her MBA at Harvard Business School in 2008 gave her the foresight to protect the company's assets. By 2023, Technova had grown to a valuation of $150 million, with offices in Boston, New York, and Austin. Michael served as CEO, handling public-facing roles, while Laura managed operations as COO, overseeing a technical team of 200 employees. The family dinner took place at Michael's parents' home in the suburbs of Boston on November 23, 2023. Attendees included Michael's parents, his 2 siblings, their spouses, and 5 nieces and nephews. Laura had prepared side dishes, including sweet potato pie and collard greens, drawing from her southern roots in Georgia, where she grew up. During the meal, an argument arose when Michael's brother commented on the company's recent $10 million funding round announced in October 2023. Michael claimed full credit for the deal, dismissing Laura's contributions. When Laura corrected him, noting her role in securing the investors through her network from Harvard, Michael reacted angrily. Michael's outburst escalated when he accused Laura of playing the race card to gain sympathy in business meetings. Witnesses later reported to authorities that Michael stood up, leaned across the table, and spat in Laura's direction, hitting her shoulder. Laura remained composed, wiping it off with a napkin, while Michael's mother expressed shock. Laura excused herself and left the house, driving back to their Boston apartment alone. Michael stayed behind, downplaying the incident as just a heated moment. Laura contacted her attorney, Sarah Klein, that same evening. Klein, who had handled the ownership trust since 2014, advised Laura on her options. Laura decided to initiate divorce proceedings, filing papers on November 27, 2023, citing irreconcilable differences and domestic abuse. The filing included affidavits from 3 family members who witnessed the spitting incident. Michael was served papers at the Technova office on November 29, 2023. Michael initially laughed off the divorce, believing the company's equal ownership would protect his assets. He emailed Laura on November 30, 2023, stating he would fight for half the company. Laura's response, sent through her attorney, revealed the trust documents showing her 90% ownership. The trust had been established with Laura's initial $200,000 investment from her savings, while Michael's contribution was only $20,000. Legal records from 2013 confirmed this imbalance. Upon learning the truth, Michael consulted his own lawyer, but the documents were ironclad. A board meeting was called on December 5, 2023, where Laura, as majority owner, voted to remove Michael as CEO. The board, consisting of 5 members including 2 independent directors appointed by Laura in 2020, approved the motion unanimously. Michael's severance package included $500,000 and health benefits for 1 year, but no equity. The news broke in the Boston Business Journal on December 10, 2023, detailing the ownership revelation and the incident at dinner. The article quoted anonymous sources from the company, noting Michael's surprise. Technova's stock, traded on NASDAQ since 2021, dipped 5% initially, but recovered within a week under Laura's interim leadership. Michael filed a countersuit on December 15, 2023, claiming fraud in the ownership structure. The case went to mediation in January 2024, where judges reviewed the original incorporation papers. The court ruled in Laura's favor on February 20th, 2024, upholding the trust. Michael received a settlement of $2 million, representing his 10% share valued at the time. Laura assumed full CEO role on March 1st, 2024. Under her leadership, Teknova expanded into European markets, signing a $15 million contract with a German firm in April 2024. The company's diversity initiatives, championed by Laura since 2015, receive awards from the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People in June 2024. Michael relocated to New York in May 2024, starting a consulting firm that struggled, earning less than $100,000 annually by 2025. He issued a public apology in an interview with Forbes in July 2024, admitting regret over the incident but denying racist intent. Laura declined to comment on the apology. The divorce was finalized on August 10, 2024, with Laura retaining the Boston home purchased in 2015 for $1.2 million. Their joint assets, including a vacation property in Martha's Vineyard bought in 2018, were divided, with Laura receiving 70% due to her contributions. Family relations strained permanently. Michael's parents reached out to Laura in September 2024, expressing support, but Michael's siblings sided with him. Laura focused on philanthropy, donating $1 million to Black-owned startups through Teknova's foundation established in 2022. By October 2025, Teknova's valuation reached $200 million, with Laura featured in Time magazine as a top female executive. Michael faced ongoing legal fees in the suit, totaling $300,000. Michael Reynolds' actions at the family dinner stemmed from long-standing tensions. Laura had documented similar incidents in a journal since 2016, including verbal disparagements at company events. The spitting incident was captured on a relative's phone video, which was submitted as evidence in court. Laura's ownership secret was maintained through non-disclosure agreements signed by board members. The trust was managed by a firm in Delaware, known for privacy in corporate structures. Teknova's funding round involved investors from Silicon Valley, connected through Laura's alumni network. The company's AI tools were used by Fortune 500 firms like IBM and Google.